welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make your home look more expensive when you are on a budget, honestly, like I typically am. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some decor pieces you can add, just some styling tips, and then also some areas that I do recommend investing in over other areas. So let's get started. So my first tip honestly sounds a little bit weird, but it does make a world of a difference, and that would be to hang your TV. So if you guys are able to, I definitely recommend using a wall mount and hanging your TV on a wall. It doesn't matter if your TV is in your living room or your bonus room or even your bedroom. It really just does make everything look a little bit more put together. It makes the room look bigger. It just makes everything look a little bit nicer, a little bit more expensive. So this is probably the first tip that I would recommend because most people do have a TV in their home. So this is something that you can usually do for, fairly cheap. Go out and purchase a wall mount. You can find them for like $50 at like Costco or lots of different places online. And then just hang your TV. So as you can see, I have my TV mounted on my wall in my dining room. It is above the fireplace, but this is not needed. Just makes the room look more put together, bigger, and just cleaner and nicer. My second tip would be to hang curtains. So I know a lot of people have blinds in your home, and that is totally okay. Me, myself, I actually don't have blinds at all, and it's partially because of the way that my home is like oriented. We don't have anyone directly behind us. So I don't really find it's needed, as the majority of the windows in our home are in the back of our house. However, I do just like the looks of curtains. You guys, my curtains are from Walmart. I kid you not, I spent $12 Canadian on these, and I actually really like the color and the way they look. They do bring like a contrast to the room. Just adds a little bit more like flair and just makes everything look, again, a little bit more put together. My third tip would be to add some sort of either faux or real greenery, or in my opinion, white flowers. You can do any color flower you want, but I just find when you stick to a lot of neutral tones, it does make your house look a little bit more expensive and just a little bit more modern, I guess you could say. So I personally have a lot of faux plants in my house and faux greenery in my house because I'm not the best with real plants. I kill them a lot, to be honest. I just like don't have it in me to like do all the research, and like every plant is so individual and needs like specific needs. And I've got this guy, this ZZ plant right beside me, and that's really the only real plant in my house. I do want to invest in a couple more, but regardless, plants, greenery, and then like some really nice white, either real flowers or faux flowers, like these ones here that I have in my bathroom, and they just look really nice and just add a lot. And then again, in my kitchen, I always have some kind of faux eucalyptus. My favorite greenery personally is eucalyptus, but you can add anything you want. I would say this is a very affordable way to decorate your home and make it look a little bit more expensive. The next tip I have for you guys is still something that I am personally working on, and that is to DIY whenever you can. You guys see this really cute blanket ladder that's in my living room? This was actually gifted to me by my aunt, who actually made this. So this is a DIY project that I didn't really do, so I'm kind of cheating, but there are so many out there that you guys can do. You can even, if you're not a DIYer, you can get like a friend or family member who likes it, pay them a little bit of money and get them to make you something really nice. Such a good way to save money and still have like a really nice piece in your home. This is something that I'm going to start a lot more of because honestly, I'm more of like a styler than a DIYer, but I do want to start trying my hand at some DIY, so stay tuned for those videos. But yeah, just a great way to save money and also have some fun. So then my next decor tip would be to add lots of candles. So I am a candle fanatic. I really love white candles. You guys will notice, I'll show you some here. I have these really inexpensive cute ones from Bed Bath & Beyond on my coffee table in my living room. And then my personal favorite are the ones on my fireplace mantle, and I got these candlesticks from Amazon. They were super inexpensive. I think they were maybe around like $20 for the pack of 3. I find they add like a really nice sophisticated touch. So if you guys are interested in anything you see in this video, please check out my Like to Know It. It will be linked down below because you can purchase anything off of there that I have in this video. So if you guys are interested, that will be there for you. Here I'm just showing you some different candles throughout my home, but I really just love to add them honestly everywhere in my bedroom, in my kitchen. I just find they really make everything feel a lot more homey and cozy. So that would be a very inexpensive way to add some really nice decor into your home. And then my last decor tip before kind of jumping into some areas that I personally recommend investing in would be throw pillows. So I really like cheap throw pillows. I don't like to spend a lot of money on a throw pillow. I just can't stomach it. I went into Pottery Barn one day and I was chatting with a girl and she was showing me these really beautiful pillows, but they were like $70, $80 a piece, and I cannot spend that on a pillow. I know I can find ones that I love just as much for like half that price. So for example, this one here is from Winners. It was $30, maybe even $25 Canadian. And that means even cheaper if you are in the United States. It adds, you know, a lot to a room without spending a lot of money. You can get them anywhere. These ones here are actually from IKEA. I believe I spent maybe $10 on each pillow. So again, so inexpensive, you guys, and it's such an easy way just to add so much to a room. And lastly, I'm just going to be moving into some areas that I actually do recommend investing in if you do want your, your home to look a little bit more expensive and bougie, if you will. So personally, I invested first and foremost into my sofas throughout my home. I just find having a really, really nice sofa makes your living room look so much better than like an old ratty one that's like falling apart and like you can see threads coming off of it. So I just thought, okay, I'm going to invest a little bit more into my sofas. I didn't spend a crazy amount, you guys. I'm just going to be open and share with you guys exactly what I spent on my sofas. This one that I'm sitting on right now, I spent about $1,100, which in the grand scheme of things actually isn't that bad for sofas because they can get quite pricey. But I do recommend spending like $1,200 to $1,500 for a really great couch. It really does make a huge difference in your living room. And then I also like to invest in like these chairs. So I guess this would kind of go along with sofas, but these chairs here are from a local store as well. I got them from a store called Show Home Furniture. I really like the color. I just think they add a really nice, expensive looking touch to my living room. I think I got each of these for maybe $500, $600, which again is not, extremely cheap. But I think that it's very much worth it to invest in these items. So besides that, I would say tables would be the other one, and chairs. So I'm kind of a hypocrite because my dining room table was pretty cheap, but I do want to swap it out eventually with a more expensive one. But for now, we got this one from IKEA and we did stain it. So I guess that would be a DIY. So you can do that. You can take like an older dining room table and stain it like we did. It makes it look a little bit nicer. To summarize, I would say try to invest the most money into your tables, chairs, and sofas as an overall rule. I just think that will make your overall home look a lot more expensive and a lot nicer. That's pretty much all I have for today's video. I hope you guys took something valuable away from it. If you guys have not done so already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, you can hit the little notification bell on so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do regularly upload every Sunday. Sometimes I'll be throwing in an extra bonus video a week, but typically it will just be Sundays. And if you guys could go ahead and like this video as well if you did enjoy it, that just helps me out a ton. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.